This segment is brought to you by Express Employment, your locally owned and operated staffing company, respecting people, impacting business.
You're watching Durango TV News. I'm Ashley Dixon. When Dewayne Jackson and Kathy Hand started looking for a community to open a brewery, they wanted someplace they could call home. It had to be large enough to support their business, but small enough to feel like a local. They settled on Mancos, Colorado. Jackson and Hand opened the Mancos Brewery and Public House in 2014, and this summer they're throwing their first big community party. The first ever Mancos Valley Summer Brewfest will be from 1 to 7 p.m. on Saturday, August 15th in the Mancos Cottonwood Park. It will feature locally crafted beers from Cortez, Dolores, Durango, and the Mancos Brewery and the Moab Brewery, where Jackson worked as a professional brewer for 6 years before moving to Mancos to open his own shop. Like most professionals, Jackson's love of beer started with making beer at home.
I became a professional brewer to support my hobby, and then I became a craft brewer to support my profession. I started out as a home brewer, yes, brewed several hundred batches of homebrew beer, literally, and was asked to join Moab Brewery. Jeff Van Horn, the head brewer there, was impressed with what I was doing and invited me to be a part of his brewery.
Jackson offers 2 signature beers on his menu, Dizzy Blonde Pale Ale and the Pagan, a dark beer with a hint of chocolate. He rotates different recipes as the seasons change. On tap now is a Mancos Gold Light Ale, Mancos Shale Dark Ale, and Rough Shot Rye IPA. Jackson plans to increase production in the coming months to sell his beers to retail stores in the area. You can find his labels at shops in Dolores, Mancos, and Cortez. The Durango market will have to wait a bit for production to grow. In the meantime, Jackson hasn't forgotten his roots as a home brewer, and he wants his new brewery to be a community center for amateur brewers. He plans to offer home brewers the opportunity to make and sell their recipes at his pub so they can experience the fun of presenting their beverages to the public. It's a unique marketing strategy that Jackson hopes will draw a wide and eclectic crowd of beer lovers.
And as most of us know that enjoy beer, it is a community experience, especially craft beer. Craft beer is a community experience, and sharing that with amateurs, letting them have that opportunity to bring their ideas forward instead of being kind of marginalized because they don't have the time or the money to make the investment I've made. I still want to make that available to them so they can enjoy this.
True to their mission to be a part of their new community, Jackson and Hand are throwing their first community party to benefit Mancos Valley Resources and the Mancos River Trail. Mancos Valley Resources is an umbrella nonprofit that supports a number of local community service programs in the Mancos Valley. The Beer Fest will feature 10 regional breweries, local food vendors, live music with 4 regional bands, and a kids' activity tent in the beautiful venue of Cottonwood Park on the Mancos River. Tickets are $15 in advance and $20 at the gate. Kids 12 and younger get a free admission.
This event is going to offer a fantastic venue for people to come drink different craft beers from the area in a small setting and experience the community of Mancos.
Visit the Mancos Brewery website to find all the venues where tickets are sold. You can log on to mancosbrewingcompany.com for more information.
This segment is brought to you by Express Employment, your locally owned and operated staffing company, respecting people, impacting business.